Welcome into the MSI Mountaineer Sports Insider Weekend Preview Show. It's Tanner Lambert and Luke Blaine from the DA and U92 respectively, coming to you and giving you your weekend update. Today is Friday, January 20th, and we've got a lot of West Virginia events this weekend, Luke.
Yeah, so if anybody knows me, you know I'm a huge tennis guy. Tanner, you know it.
Yep.
And I do a lot of coverage of the women's tennis team, and they kick off their season tomorrow. They travel to Philadelphia to play against Penn and Temple. And I think this has a chance to be a really exciting season for the tennis team. They have one of their doubles teams made up of sophomore Camila Bossi and senior Ting-Pei Chang. They are the first ever player duo in program history to come in the preseason rankings. They're number 37 in the country. So
yeah, that's a huge deal.
That is a huge deal. I mean, they did it last year whenever they topped the top duo from Baylor, who was number 5 in the country. So I think it's really, really exciting for them, and they will get their start tomorrow. Really excited to see what happens there.
Yeah, speaking of tomorrow, the rifle team travels to the Buckeye State, is what the West Virginia website tells me. And I am from the Buckeye State, Luke. Not a Buckeye myself. I do not associate myself with the Ohio State University. Unfortunately for them, I would say. But the rifle team will face number 11 Ohio State and number 10 Akron. West Virginia's ranked number 3 in the country. They are 50-0 all time against Ohio State. Have not lost ever. And the series started in 1973.
Nothing but straight shooting there.
That is. What a shame. Lord have mercy. And I just feel so awful about that for those poor Buckeyes. But the Mountaineers, they're coming off a pair of matches in Alaska where they took second in both contests. So a lot of traveling for this rifle team. Alaska to here to Ohio. I've not been to Alaska. You been to Alaska, Luke?
Let me think now.
I feel like that's... Okay. Lord. But you did mention the rifle team setting records yet again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they tied the national record for small bore shooting in their last match, and they tied their own for aggregate. And, that just says a lot about the team whenever you tie the national record for one score and you didn't break your own school record, you only tied it, So I mean there's just so much success happening over there with rifle. Really proud.
It's really, really incredible. Tonight, track and field is at the Youngstown Invitational, or I guess that's about in 15 minutes from now. We're recording this at about 11:45 this morning. That starts at noon today. Gymnastics, though, tonight is at a quad meet against Westchester, New Hampshire, and Towson on the road out east. And then also tonight, a little bit west now. We're going west, right? We're all over the country with West Virginia sports. The number 23 West Virginia University wrestling team is playing facing off against, on the mat, I should say, Oklahoma, in what's a Big 12 contest there. And then tomorrow, the swim team is at Iowa State, starting at noon. God, I love swimming, Luke. I've got to start paying a little bit more attention to them as I go.
Yeah.
But some fast swimmers, some of the other stuff going on, with the aquatics here at West Virginia, very exciting. The diving competition to make the Olympic team will be here at Milan Park, which is a really big deal. Really, really cool to see that happen for diving qualifying. Not really swim, but diving qualifying will be held here at Milan Park in Morgantown for the U.S. Olympic team.
That's pretty incredible.
And then, I think that's awesome. I mean, that just goes to show you what that facility is over there at the new Milan Park. Just awesome. And what they've done and helped out the community. Really, really cool. Basketball, the women's team takes on Texas Tech at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Catch that on U92. The men's team will play Texas, who is ranked number 7. Tip-off is scheduled for 6 p.m.
Be sure to follow the DA Sports on Twitter for live updates of both and press conference quotes.
Yeah, it'll be a full day tomorrow. At the Coliseum. And then wrestling will also wrestle number 12, Oklahoma State, on Sunday. So they go back-to-back days, Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. Not too much travel in between those, which is why they're going to knock those both out in one weekend. But a full weekend of Mountaineer sports. Make sure to subscribe to the Daily Athenaeum newsletter and check every day for news stories from Luke and his staff over there at the DA. Subscribing to the Daily Athenaeum newsletter also subscribes you to the Mountaineer Sports Insider newsletter that will come out every Monday. Make sure to subscribe to this podcast here on whatever podcast platform you're using, and find this weekend preview every Friday, as well as our week recap every Friday. Luke, anything else real quick before we go about this weekend?
Nothing from me. Super excited. Love covering Mountaineer sports.
Yeah.
And excited to keep doing it.
Yeah, it's a full weekend, and they're only going to get fuller as we continue on towards the spring. So, again, make sure to subscribe and check back in every week here for your Mountaineer Sports Insider info. For Luke Blaine, I'm Tanner. We'll see you next week.